Hey there, Heather. Oh, there's Jeff Gardner. Welcome you to another Titled Boxing tournament. We just finished the 1993 tournament, which was won by the American Paulie Ayala, who took down Prince Nassim Hamed in the final. Hamed is in this next tournament coming up as a wild card. Let's generate. It's 1884. Oh, okay. Well, we might as well end the 1880s. 1886, right? Yes, it is 1886. The last time we will hit the 1880s decade. And almost a guarantee that maybe the Americans will get their sixth straight title. We'll see. Yeah, true. Yep. Okay, so anyway, 1979, 0101 for the default fight date. So anyway, yeah, we get all that. Okay, so now comes the hard part. Okay, so that fight's safe because 1886. Did I mix up my numbers when I did the auto scheduler? I think I did. A lot of these boxers will have had a few fights. 2 and 2. So Artie Donovan. So I think basically I can't really do too much unless I decide that, well, how many people have said? Okay, here we go. Because Mahan's got 7. 1886. So let's see. Belts. Well, there's only 10 pages of stuff. So let's see. Who has had 6 fights? Abe Willis has to fight. And he will fight somebody. 3 and 3. George Lafine. So Willis and Lafine will fight. Will have to fight. These two guys are 0-0, but I need to know. Anyone else that fights? Pat Killen and Jem Kearney. Both are 3 and 3. So, yeah. So, all right. These two guys can't fight because they've had their 3 and 2. Nooch Wallace and Jim Saxon. 3-2, 3-2. 3-2, 3-2. So Jimmy Saxon will fight Nooch Wallace. I gotta change him. 5s. There's 2 and 3s. 4s, 2 and 2s, 2 and 2s, 2 and 2s, 2 and 2s. I've seen some 4s. Okay, so let's go ratings again. Let's go with Dan Hickey against Steve Taylor. At this point, it's like moot because like with 10 pages of fighters, you're going to have like you're going to be qualifying anyway. Billy Edwards can't beat Billy Edwards. I can't because Joe Landon. It can't be because he's had 7 fights. Hopper and Wilson. Okay, McHenry and Majesty. Sorry about that. That's not my cell phone. That's someone else's. Sorry about that. Anyway, Young Pluto and Billy Dacey. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. So let's see. How many Canadians? We have 2. We have lots of Aussies and Kiwis and Englishmen. And why? How many Americans do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14. So that's not bad. Now, I'm actually under time constraint because I got other things I got to worry about. So, the first semifinal was Tom Lees versus George Lafine. And I don't think Lafine's Canadian. No, he's American. So, at the Omaha Civic Auditorium, you see the things in there. Australia, United States. 3-0 Tom Lees. Biography 12, 10, and 5. And 3 straight wins by knockout. Denver Brad Smith, Bill Hook, and Marcellus Baker, putting Baker in retirement. In the meantime, George Levine, the kid, 36, 8, and 9, lightweight champion, and having a long extensive thing. Jim Mace, Peter Jackson, Tim Callahan, John L. Sullivan, being John L. Sullivan, that's huge. Jerry Marshall, Mike Lucy, and 3 straight wins by knockout. Abe Willis, Pat Killen, and Tommy Warren. So putting Willis and Killen in the retirement thing. So anyway, George Levine and Tom Lees, we're gonna quickly do the belt. And Levine won in the 5th round. So good job. Bad news for the Aussie, but he might be back some other. Oh, freak! I forgot to put Hamed in as a wild card. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to do it the next one. That's not good. Sorry about that. Forgot about that. Got Young Pluto and Billy Wilson. Oops. Well, Young Pluto won that one over Billy Wilson. I feel so bad because, I didn't do Billy Wilson's thing, but Young Pluto against George Levine for the title, and of course another title for the Americans. So Young Pluto 5-2, George Levine 7-3. Miami Convention Center, Damian Pinto was going to be the guy. So you got Kid Levine for lightweight and Young Pluto featherweight. He was born in Canada. What? He was born in Canada and went to Australia? 17, 9, and 12. Man, oh man. So he was 1-2. And beat Daisy, Bubbles Davis, Majesty, and Billy Wilson. I really want to open Wilson's, Billy Wilson's. No, not history. I just want to open his stuff, Billy Wilson, because I want to know what Billy Wilson. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Billy Wilson. Oh, cool. And all that. So we got that going. Levine and Pluto are coming. Yeah. Got the Aussie. What just happened? Right. What just happened? Did something go viciously wrong? Sorry about that. Continue. What is going on? I thought I had a tournament. Tournament. What is going on? Like, did I lose everything? They didn't save it, did they? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta find out where my stuff is for title belt. Yeah. Statistics, maybe. Wins. Nuts. I can't really say. Nope. Frig. I don't even know who won that last one. And, the stats weren't even saved. I have a few friends that. My God. Okay, history, maybe? So probably, yeah, they just, oh my God, what did I do? Oh, I did everything wrong. Man, it was all erased. Because I know for sure that, what am I going to do? What can you do? I'm going to have to do an auto thing and then revamp everything. Oh, stupid me. I just, I know Levine faced Pluto. Oh no, Young Pluto won. I kind of saw that coming. Oh no, Young Pluto was from Australia. Okay, so Young Pluto goes to Group D. All right. But that's going to be messy with all the other stuff. But I'll have to work on it. Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cardano. Welcome you to another boxing tournament. We did the 1886 tournament in which we saw George Lafine of the United States win a shocking victory for him, so he won. Now there were some problems that I made some mistakes with, so there are only 4 Australian winners, not 5. So yeah, 4 Australian winners. So yeah, so because the other tournament took so little, I'm gonna take this one. 1902. Oh, hey, look, 1902 hasn't been done. Yeah, so 1902 it shall be. 1902. So let's see what has happened. 151 fights. Lovely day for a picnic. All right, so let's see what has been done. McPartland and Turner. 1902. Page 4. So I'm going to go with Marvin Hart against McPartland. And then these two guys. All right, so the rules are, we do it by belts. The most belts. If you have a lot of belts, then you 6 belts, but you don't have 5 straight, you're safe. So Eddie Watson will take on Peter Tukey from Australia. Ooh, a lot of people are. Billy Swift against Denver Ed Smith, who has yet to win a fight. He's 0-6. I wonder how many people are 0-7 lifetime. Billy Stift. I said Billy Swift. Sorry. Everyone hates me. All right, so yeah, Charles Rochette and Young Pluto. Yeah, I know there were some technicality issues. Young Pluto isn't supposed to be competing. Tommy Burns is 2-5. Oh, I feel so pathetic. Dominic McCaffrey will take on Charlie Johnson. Lots of 5-1s. Jack Heath. I'm going to say no to that. Missouri is lots of 5-1s. Clarence Forbes, is it? Forbes, is it? We'll take on Rue Ferns. So we have some 4-2s. We have got some 6 fights. Jerry Haley. Frank Childs. Now, will we see any 3-2s or 4-1s? Well, 3-2, sorry. Eddie Santry. Takes on Frank Childs. Let's see, some 3-2s. Don't see any 3-2s. Fuck. 2-3s, 3-1s. There's Benny Yeager. Any other 3-1s? Ah, Jack Everhart. He hasn't fought. Sturgeon. Sturgeon the Surgeon. Yep. That's fine. I don't see Laura. I'm going to say no to that. Well, Curly. He's been to a semifinal and hasn't fought in any other tournament. George Byers. Man, we're going to see a couple of them. Maurer versus Jack O'Brien. Peter Maurer. There's Dewey. Jimmy Ryan against Jim Austin. Normally I say sure, but okay, so do we have any other 3-1s? No, we don't. Okay, so I'll let that. Jim Austin. All right, so let's go by ranking. So Jim Austin's right near the bottom. 5s. Okay, so page 2. Leo Contra. Jimmy Walsh. Tommy West and Black Bill. Morris Roach, page 16, page 2. George Gardner versus Dave Hawley, who's 2 and 3. Sam Langford, obviously he can't. Harry Harris, sorry. Willie Fitzgerald. Okay, and one more guy. One more matchup. Jack Willis. Sure. Alright. So let's start the tournament. We only have one Canadian. New York Jack O'Brien, the weirdly named. New York. Some Brits, some Aussies, some Irish. A lot of Americans. Australia really wants a champion because of the hiccup. All that. But anyway, let's start this game. First up is Marvin Hart versus Benny Yeager. 5-1 versus 6-1. So these guys have done quite well. Al Braverman, Olympia Athletic Club, Joe Antonassi, your announcer, James Jen-Kin, your referee, Ruggieri Garcia and Shimakawa, your judges, Lee McRae, your ringside boy. Marvin Hart, 5-1, the Fighting Kentuckian from Kentucky. 31-9-7. World Heavyweight Champ at one time. He beat Al Adwolgast and Aurelia Herrera before losing to Joe Gans, and for some reason, no one invited him back. So he got back. He beat Ken McPartland, TKO'd Andy Watson, and took down George McFadden, taking Watson and McFadden to retirement because they hit the 7-fight threshold. And Benny Yeager coming in 6-1 to Tipton Slasher from Tipton, New York, I think. 51-9-22, the featherweight champion at one time. He went to the semis a while ago before losing to Jack Blackburn by TKO after beating Charlie Stevenson, Billy Stiff, and Willie Ritchie. And then in this one, he beat Jack Everhart by KO, split decision on Eddie Santry, and TKO Clarence Forbes, knocking Santry and Forbes into retirement. Forced retirement, that is. Here we go. Running name.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Wow, that was quick. Yeager beat the tar out of Hart. That was quick. That was 2 rounds. Next up, we'll have Leo Hawk versus George Gardner. So the Irishman versus the American Hawk. From the Seminole Casino in the United States, Damian Pinto, your announcer, John Wright, your referee, Grassel, Alice Spiro, and Smith, your judges, Shane McLeod, your ringside boy. So yes, U.S. Ireland's time. Leo Hawk from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 140-31-21, the New York State light heavyweight champion. His career, he beat Eddie Campy before losing to Bill Lang, not my best friend. And then he lost by decision to Badley Nelson a while ago. But after that, he's beaten Jimmy Walsh, Peter Maurer, and George Byers, putting Byers into retirement with that KO. In the meantime, the Irishman, George Gardner, his nickname's Gardner, but Gardiner, from County Cork, light heavyweight and middleweight champion of the world for a while. He was 3-1. He lost to Owen Moran. He has beaten Dave Hawley, Tommy West, and Harry Harris. None of them have retired, but still, that's still huge. Completing cuts. They gotta stop this soon. They're gonna stop Gardner from fighting. He will still have a chance. I mean, he'll lose to 3-2, but he's still got a chance to qualify for everything. So, still good. Yeah, so this match between Hawk and Gardner. So the winner gets a Yeager off the United States. The All-American title.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
Well, let's see what the decision is. Well, the ringside expert says that Hulk may have beaten Gardner, but narrowly. We shall see. The decision is this. 144, 142 says Grasso. El Esparto says 144, 142 as well. And Smith says 144, 142. So it was close. But the question on my mind is, who's got it? It is, please tell me, Leo Hulk. So it is another American. So, man, talk about your American nomination. That's 7 straight American titles. I think we're probably going to have to try to make it a non-American winner this time. Punches. Well, the hooks weren't there for Gardner. 43-19 is your guns. So York and Yeager. Whoever wins, well, if Yeager wins, he's in Group A. If Hawk wins, he's in Group B. But the loser will not have enough. This is their 9th fight. So Frank Shane in the Grand Ballroom. Benji Estevez, your referee. Smith, Davis, and Russell, your judges. Tom Tronso, your ringside boy. So 7-1 versus 5-2. The winner will move on to the 128-man tournament. The loser is done like dinner. And we'll have to hope for something. Easy to go now. Easy. So it is close for these two.
Judges' votes are in, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner.
Well, let's see. Scorecards say tight fight, Yeager. So we don't know. Hulk, this is the second straight time Yeager knocked this guy out in 2 rounds. So, will Hulk have a chance? Who will win this one? Scorecards are in. Smith says 143, 142. Davis says 143, 142. So Canada's got a finger in that pie, or whatever you want to call it. And another Canadian, 145, 142. So somebody really, Russo, yes, I should say, Benny Yeager. Wow. I thought it would be Hulk, but Benny Yeager has just shocked the world and put himself into the tournament. Nicely done. Nicely done by the featherweight. Yeager doing his job. Punching accuracy was not that bad, but Benny Yeager did his job. New York Jack O'Brien, not so much.